When Crescent first acquired this property, you can really kind of draw a line through Houston, and out to the southwest is the coastal plain, what we call the Katy Prairie. To the northeast is the Texas Piney Woods. And so the community, rather than a manufactured environment, we had the opportunity to have a natural environment. How do we start? How do we preserve what we have? How do we do the best job we can? So we decided day one that we wanted to have an arborist on board.
My name is Susan Sita. I'm a senior associate with TBG Partners in the Houston office. Personally, I'm the certified arborist as well as a construction administrator for all landscape architectural aspects of the groves. We're working with Crescent and the other design team members to preserve the trees as well as to identify those areas that are environmentally sensitive that we need to protect.
Like life in the forest, use the materials of the forest. We wanted to repurpose those materials, whether it's in our welcome center, whether it was in playground equipment, whether it was in wayfinding signage. It was as if you live in the forest and you use the materials for that forest to create your environment.
We have a wonderful mix of hardwoods and pines. We have very few invasive species, which is unique for the Houston area. The Groves is a very healthy forest. It has survived the Houston drought, and part of that is due to the ecosystem, the relationship that the trees have with each other as well as the soil. We work closely with the civil engineers and the landscape architectural design team, as well as with Crescent, to harvest trees that had to be removed for roadways and for utility corridors. We're not sending things to the landfill. We are turning them into amenities that the children can explore and play with throughout the life of this project.
We take trees out of people's yards, from tree cutters, builders clearing lots, things of that nature, and then we take those logs and try to make something out of them. And that's what we're doing for the groves. The developer has taken the attitude to preserve the trees as much as possible, and the trees that do have to come down, actually use them to do something with. And that was the reason he brought them to us, was to get us to try to convert them into something that was usable in their project.
The Groves has the opportunity to create life in the woods, providing trails and open spaces that will be replanted with native species, as well as preserving those native areas to provide a community and design a community that is based on nature and sustainability.
When they drive in this community, you're not going to see the back of houses, you're going to see trees, you're going to see forest. We've made all of our lots 5, 10, 15 feet deeper so that when people look out in their backyard, they have an opportunity to see the forest instead of just a fence in somebody else's house. We've done everything we could to preserve the woods, the forest, that experience to the greatest extent possible.